By far, leaps and bounds, the benefits that we get asked about most in our Southern California offices is the Medicare Part B reimbursement, where essentially the plan will pay some, if not most, of a beneficiary's Part B Medicare costs, essentially freeing up to $1,800 in their yearly healthcare budget, which, needless to say, is popular. So today we are talking about the highest Medicare Part B reimbursement benefits on Medicare Advantage plans available in Southern California in 2025. Hi, Michael, and this is Michael's Medicare. And if you or somebody you know is trying to figure out what is that best Medicare option for them this AEP, or really all year round, give us a call at the information down below and we can help them to make those tough Medicare choices. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. So despite being one of the most popular benefits in the last few years, voted 2024 Medicare Benefit of the Year. Just kidding, that doesn't exist. The Part B reimbursement benefit has been the all-around rage as Medicare Advantage plans rush to add them to their plans because conceptually they are much easier to grasp onto rather than something like an out-of-pocket maximum. They are much flashier because who doesn't love extra cash in their pockets? And I think they do sway some clients to enroll into plans because of this one singular benefit, even if that plan itself isn't that great of a fit for their healthcare needs, as a lot of clients are really more concerned about the fit to their pocketbooks than they are to their healthcare situation. But this also sort of has led to an arms race by plans for who can get the highest Part B reimbursement crammed into their Medicare Advantage plans. But one really important thing to consider about all this is that there are no free lunches, and the money a plan uses for their Part B reimbursement, it's got to come out of other benefits or some other aspect of the design that maybe are more usable healthcare-wise than just the extra cash. But, it doesn't get those enrollments. So in some cases, this means that convincing clients that a plan that has their doctors, that has their specialists, and has their medications and their hospital networks all together in one place, which is pretty rare, but great when you can do it, convincing them to take that plan sometimes doesn't work when they see that additional potential $1,100 of cash back theoretically into their pocket. It just becomes a tough situation. So all that being said, let's talk about who has the biggest Medicare Part B reimbursement in 2025 in Southern California. First up today, and we're going to do this in the countdown style, so the lowest Part B reimbursement to the highest Part B reimbursement, because this is the way these types of lists work. But first up today is a pretty obscure plan from the carrier Anthem that has a Part B reimbursement starting at $17 per month, or yearly that comes out to $204. Now, this plan is available in San Diego, California, and it is the Anthem Prime plan. The plan seems okay, if not relatively unremarkable, but it doesn't have a deductible, nor does it have a monthly premium. But one thing that seems actually pretty good is the hearing aid benefit, which allows for a yearly $3,000 hearing aid allowance, which is actually pretty good because most plans have a similar or higher level, maybe potentially, but usually they will make someone wait a lot longer because time is money. Additionally, it also offers a $1,500 dental allowance that can be used to pay for things that are often not covered under basic dental benefits, like root canals, bridges, implants, and dentures. So there you have it. The first of the five, the Anthem Prime in San Diego in 2025, $17 reimbursement Part B monthly, but an all-around okay plan. Next up, with a pretty big jump in their Part B reimbursement, at the number 4 on my list is going to be the Welcare Give Back Plan in 2025, which is available in Los Angeles with a Part B reimbursement of $85.70. What's up with the 70 cents? Why not just bump it up to the extra dollar? Now, Welcare is the new name for the California Medicare wing of what used to be HealthNet, and overall they have been not so competitive in Southern California as far as the Medicare Advantage arena goes since the takeover, but maybe they're going to turn that around with this Welcare Give Back plan. It is going to be an HMO plan with no monthly premium, which is good, standard, but still good. But one little hiccup, I would say, is the fact that it has an annual deductible of $100, which is not a lot for sure. But in the world where a majority of HMO Medicare Advantage plans have $0 deductibles, that is at least 100% more. Furthermore, it has a prescription drug deductible of $420, which again, ditto to the last statement. And it has an out-of-pocket maximum that is definitely on the well-done side of MOOPs for this year. So yeah, this seems to be a pretty straightforward case of being penny wise and pound foolish, unless there are other reasons someone is getting into this plan. But the extra $85.70 a month, you end up paying a lot more in the healthcare cost if you actually do have to use the cost. So yeah, guess that one's up to you. All right, next up, and moving along swiftly here, I think we start to see a much more kind of even step up progress in these plans as we move up the list. But it's going to be another plan available in Los Angeles in 2025, which is going to be the Humana Gold Plus Give Back Plan, which has a monthly Part B reimbursement of $102 per month. So the Humana Gold Give Back Plan is a plan that with the Part B Give Back getting up above the $100 mark a month, it seems like these are the types of plans that really start to be built around just this one benefit to attract all the attention, and rightfully they do. But this plan is also pretty decent. It has no deductible, has no monthly premium, and it has a reasonable yearly dental allowance of $1,750. Now, one place where maybe Humana is making back up some of those Part B giveaway dollars on this plan are with the doctor's copays, because the primary care doctor is at $0 to go see them, a copay, so that's pretty good. But specialist is at $25, which is at the mid to high range for the market. But ultimately, not a huge amount in the grand scheme of things, but competitively sort of higher. Even with some of these higher nickel and dime types of costs, with a give back that is at $100 a month mark or a little bit higher, I think it could fairly balance out some of those other costs and be a decent plan, of course, if all the doctors and the meds and the benefits all fit with the beneficiary's healthcare needs. For the second to last plan on this list, we go back to San Diego and is with Central Health Plan, which is sort of the sister company to Brand New Day, another Medicare Advantage plan that has been sort of consumed by a larger carrier, Molina in this case. But Central is a relatively small player, at least before, but doesn't mean they can't have a big punch in their Medicare Part B give back. And realistically, usually it is those smaller plans that offer the larger Part B benefits. But in this case, it gets to number 2 in 2025 because it has a Medicare Part B give back that is $119. Which again makes me wonder, why not just bump it the extra dollar to $120? Like, how much does that $1 throw off the actuarial value? Anyways, I digress. Notably, and then the name of the plan is the Part B Savings Plan, a bit on the nose for my taste, but this is definitely a plan built around that one single benefit, and at that high level, it sort of makes sense. Looking at just purely the numbers, the maximum out of pocket for the plan is $2,000, which is about Midlands for most of these plans. It has no deductible and no monthly premium, which is pretty good. It has a $0 doctor's visit, specialist, and primary care copay, which again, not too bad. Also, there are some other hearing benefits and dental benefits that are not super strong, but they are there. So overall, it's one of the most okayest plans. But if you're shooting for a Part B give back that is on the higher side, and that is the one thing you can want, definitely something to consider. All right, last up for today, and the big papa of them all, at least in 2024, and also I think in 2025, I have not seen one bigger, is another small plan that packs a big wallop with their Part B give back, which is the Alignment Smart Savings Plan, which has a Part B give back of $150 every month. That's pretty good. So this is where if you multiply that by 12, you end up with $1,800 back in one's pocket from the Part B premium they don't have to spend money on. So again, that is a tough one to look away from, but the benefits on the plan are actually pretty good as well. It's not just another pretty face because, well, it doesn't have any monthly premium. It doesn't have a deductible, and it includes comprehensive dental, which is just south of common on plans nowadays. Other things on the plan seem pretty fair and Midland, but two things I always find very interesting that are on these alignment plans, and I haven't really seen them anywhere else, is the pet services that include a week of boarding for your pet and 2 weeks of daily walks, which I mean is better than what I get. Also, there is pest control to help keep that under control as well, at least once a year. So I think overall, the Part B give back is ideal for those folks who don't really have a lot of healthcare usage with their Medicare coverage, because Everyone on Medicare is responsible to pay that Medicare Part B premium just to keep their Medicare Advantage plans. But for those who don't have a lot of usage or specific healthcare needs, it's a good way to get some cash back into their pockets. But then again, I want to reiterate one more time, at least one more time, that choosing a Medicare Advantage plan should be most about ensuring the plan that meets one's healthcare needs, has their doctors and their medications, and is suitable for their healthcare goals. And if all that is covered, then sure, Part B is a nice icing on the cake. All right, so that's it for today for my list of the 5 highest Medicare Part B give back plans in Southern California in 2025. And if you or somebody you know is interested in one of these plans or really any Medicare issue, please feel free to reach out to us at the information down below and we can assist them in person or over the phone at one of our many offices across Southern California in English or Espanol. Or you can leave a comment or just like and subscribe so you can get notified when our newest Medicare videos come out, because we have new great Medicare content coming out every single week and doubled up during AEP. So for Michael's Medicare, I of course am Michael, hoping you have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.